Hey, it actually snowed in December. I forgot what winter was like. Look at that. That stuff does exist. It's incredible. And in case you forgot, that's me. I know, I don't show myself much. 'Cause you're here for this guy. Huh? 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 But yeah, I just wanted to talk about some stuff and some things, because if you've been keeping up on the channel and stuff like that. Oh god, selfies. Gross. If you've been keeping up on the channel, I recently just hit 10,000 subscribers. That's insane. 10,000 people went through the effort of watching one of my videos and subscribing. That's insane. I've had this channel for 10 years now. I mean, it certainly has, it's only been Jeeps for about maybe half that. I think we're at 5 years now. 5 years, 10,000 subscribers. That's insane. So, everyone that watches my stuff, thumbs up. You know, that's awesome. It's what keeps things going. It's what keeps me making videos, and you know, brings me joy. And the ads are finally at the point where they're kind of starting to be worth it for once. So yeah, there you go. So thanks. So, I guess that means there's 10,000 people that want a video, huh? Yeah, holidays, side business, personal life, computer going down the shitter. Lots of things getting in the way, lots of things taking up my time, and I kind of need time to make videos, to make content and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a crap lately. And if you don't like me cursing on my videos, go watch someone else. This is my garage, this is my Jeep, this is my channel, this is me. If you don't like me, go fuck off. Wah. Okay, now that we got the little people out of the way, let's talk about stuff. So, this thing does pretty damn excellent so far. As far as a trail rig goes, this thing is a monster. I need to fix the lockers and hook the rear locker up still. Yeah, I know, I haven't gotten to that yet. But besides that, flex is pretty good. The fuck is this phone doing? Stop it. Flex is pretty good. The tires are awesome. Dude, putting these down to 8 psi, they just eat everything. It's great. I like the winch, I like the bumpers, I like the recovery points, I like the rock sliders. It does good. It does real good. And the stroke... What the fuck are you doing? Stop, you dumb fuck. Hey, oi, you fucking cat. What are you doing? Stop it. Seriously? Are you done? You... No? Okay. So yeah, off-road, I'm pretty darn happy with it. And the stroker and four lows are ridiculous. So yeah. Now on-road is where things get a little tricky. So the last major on-road improvement that I've made was the Dana 44 rear end, and I am ecstatic with that, because this, I think, can actually stand up to the torque that darn motor puts out. It's very solid. At least the axle is. So I'm happy on that front. So let's just talk about stuff I don't like. So on the rear, these shock relocation brackets, they're awesome for the suspensioning and the flexing and the comfy ride and macho flex. But yeah, I don't know if you're good at figuring out when things can touch each other, but they touch each other. Every time you hit a bump, badoof, badunk, badoof, badunk. So yeah, the design is kind of dumb. So, you know, you basically gotta like cut this out so that this thing can actually pivot farther, or I have to sit there and move it back a hole. But still, yeah, I'm thinking that this little back part needs to get cut out so that the darn thing doesn't hit. So that's annoyance number one. Number two is I'm feeling like the axle, I don't know if it like shifts around, but sometimes like when you're like stopping really hard, or then you go from a start, or I don't know, sometimes it feels like it shifts a little bit. I don't know if the leaves are loose, or if I gotta crank down the U-bolts one more time, or check that out. But yeah, that's a little annoying, and I'm wondering how that's affecting handling. On a more funny note though, when you hold the brake and the gas and stall this thing up, the rear lifts quite a bit. Like you can feel the whole body just like twisting and like, yeah, you're ready. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm not worried about the axle. The axle would be good. I think I could go up to higher tires if I wanted and still be fine. So that's cool. Let's see, more drivetrain. So, front drive shaft. I always keep that disconnected now, especially on highway trips. Dude, this thing can do 80, this thing can do 90 on the highway and not shake. Oh my god, it's so buttery smooth now. It's creepy. You feel like a Jeep shouldn't be able to go that fast, especially something like this. But different story on the front. The transfer case front bearing is loosey-goosey on that, so yeah, she wobbles a wee bit. So when the drive shaft's on, you can feel it. It kind of comes and goes around like 60, 65. Then it'll pick back up around 75. So yeah, 70 is the sweet spot. But that's annoying. So yeah, I gotta pull the transfer case apart and rebuild that. And I might do the 6 pinion and the wide chain and all that, goofy beef stuff up, because why the heck not? Let's see, front axle. I think we got some kind of noise, some kind of bearing noise. I think it might be carrier bearings or some kind of bearing up there, because you can just hear it. It just sounds like a constant, like almost like a rattling kind of. I don't know, but it's obnoxious just all the time when I'm driving. I need to put the camera down and see like if it is on the tube or something. But I wonder if I got to pull that out and reshim the carrier so the bearings are tight again. This is the last thing I need to do is freaking replace this thing if it blows up. Oh my god. Dana 30 is going to stick around for a while though. The almost alloy shafts are doing great, so I'm not worried about shafts bending or snapping, so that's cool. Steering is feeling... It's responsive, but it's also darty. It darts all around. It's a pain in the ass to keep this thing going straight. So I'm wondering if, I know that my steering stabilizer's shot, but, a good steering system should work without that. So that's a two-parter. I don't know if something's loose. I don't know if, the frame's wiggling, if the box is wiggling. I do have a steering box spacer I need to put in. I've thought about frame stiffeners. I've thought about going long arms for the sole purpose of on-road handling. Because the short arms flex enough for me. But on-road handling, I'm wondering if it's affected because now, it's dropped down lower so everything can wiggle around and all that. Something's loose somewhere. I'm not into it. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, I was thinking about maybe hydraulic assist, because then it's axle is steering, so you don't have to worry about frame or any of that crap. It's like the ultimate steering stabilizer, and it'll push you, it'll fucking move rocks around and stuff like that too, so that's cool. I just want to make sure it's fast enough that you can take fast turns, and it's reliable enough that it doesn't ever lock up, because that would be very frightening. So yeah, steering, hydro assist, maybe long arms, sway bar. I gotta do something about this sway bar. I'm thinking about doing something thicker, because the body rolls, it's really obnoxious when you try to drive this thing. So like when I was going down on the highway, first off, this thing can survive 6.5 hours on a highway trip. Holy shit. Oh, it took 2 full tanks of gas to do it, but 10 miles to the gallon. We'll get to that. Anyway, so we'll take a turn, and you have the wheel, and you turn like this, and then the Jeep starts to move, and then it starts to wiggle. So if you try to keep constant messing around with it, you'll turn, and then you try to correct, and then you try to turn and correct, and the Jeep just goes rah, 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 rah. I'm like, what the fuck? So you have to take the turn like this, and then stiff arm it, and wait for the Jeep to go and then keep going and it's really freaking annoying because it's shifting around, and it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, I need to look into that because that's annoying as all hell. I'm thinking maybe even an anti-rock, because the quick disconnects are cool, but they're freaking annoying. It's just obnoxious to try to take them in and off on the trail, and the pins keep falling out. If you notice right there, I got a piece of freaking copper wire holding that one in there. Oh no! Oh wait, never mind. I thought one of the U-joints fell out. I was gonna be very sad. Okay. Yeah, so that's all that front end business stuff that I've been thinking about. I want this to be a good on-road handler too. And Moab. I'd really like to do Moab as 2018. That is a huge Jeep goal of mine, is Moab. I'm really hoping that I can go out with a group sometime in the fall, like early fall, maybe September, October, somewhere around that area. So I'm really pushing for that. And I'm really hoping I don't have to drive the Jeep all the way out there. If I do, I'm really thinking about getting highway tires, some skinny ass, I don't know, a 33, maybe a 32 if it didn't look too retarded. And then make some kind of basket on the back to hold 4 tires, or hopefully I could put them on someone else's truck if we're towing anything out there, but that's a last resort. I don't want to have to drive 2,000 miles. Oh my god, there and back, and if anything broke, and ooh, Fuck that. But yeah, that's a goal. MPGs, yeah, it's a Jeep, I get it, but you know, I'd like it to do a little better. So I'll segue into the side business a little bit. That's been taking up a lot of my time recently, especially since we are around the holidays. I have a very big batch that I'm trying to get out, so people can enjoy their products before the Christmas. So yeah, that's been taking up a lot of time. I've already basically sold my entire batch of V4.1s. There's still some standards left. But yeah, the clocks need a major redesign. I'm looking into getting injection molded parts so they look professional. I want to make the boards a lot more professional. Hopefully I can get them almost completely assembled by someone else, so then I can just focus on selling and shipping, because then I think I could stay on top of orders and really, you know, then have the free time to build. Because I want to make the fan controller, and I want to mess around with things. I want to see how the Jeep would run off a wideband O2 sensor when I want to make a converter to turn the wideband into a narrowband signal and see if that runs better and see what kind of tuning we get from that. I want to make a map sensor tuner and see what kind of tuning we can get from that, see if I can make it run better, more efficient. I've got 12-hole injectors I want to put in and see if that makes it run any smoother or anything like that. There's lots of computer smarty things that I want to do and work on and stuff like that. So yeah, be prepared to see more of that. I want to open up and branch out, and, you know, eventually when I have free time, I do want to, you know, open up my market. I'd like to, you know, help the HO guys out too and get OBD, but I don't know. Dude, I don't have time to make videos anymore. I just build. I'm an assembly slave. I just build these things all night. It sucks. So yeah, I need to, you know, I need to spend some more time so other people build the things for me. Interior. Let's go back to the Jeep now. So, things that I like. Dead pedal, that's awesome for long trips. For people that don't know, you just rest your foot here. It gives you something to fucking put your foot on so you don't cramp up and stuff. It's actually worked pretty well, you know, until it kind of slides over and you worry if it's going to get in the brake pedal, but yeah. Video coming on this soon. This, spoiler alert, is a Toyota Sienna seat. One, it's cloth, so it's not really cold in the winter and it's not really hot in the summer, but you got to worry about it getting a little more dirty. It's got a nice support and all that, so it's really good on the highway. This was a highway seat, that was the goal, and it did well. It's got a little too much lumbar for the trail, but it works. Floor pans, they still get kind of warm, especially in the summer, man, after long trips. Ooh, that thing's probably still 150 degrees. You can feel it radiating on your leg after, you know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, so that needs something. Everything else, switches and everything, is kind of okay. I'm happy with most of the interior stuff. The back seat rattles, that's kind of annoying. The biggest thing that I want to do, as far as interior mods go, is cleaning up this rear. Because this thing is terrible. So first, I'd like LED lights so I can see what the hell I'm doing, especially some extra ones back here, so like when it's dark out you can see your tools and everything. But I'd like to organize everything, make like some kind of little shelving system or something. I'm thinking have one raised platform that is maybe, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches high, so you can slide little things in, like tool things, or maybe even make little drawers, so maybe a little higher, maybe 6 to 8 inches, and have like a drawer system or something, or cubbies, so that you can slide things, because it's really hard to get this stuff out when it's underneath all that shit. So you have a little space underneath to put all the tight things, you know, like wires and all that, the little tool sets and things. And then on top we'll have little dividers. So we'll have a fluid divider, because, you know, what is a Jeep if it doesn't marking its territory constantly? We're gonna have a pocket for a sub. I'd like to go a 10-inch at some point, so, you know, have that thing properly mounted along with the amp. I think the tool chest can stay here. I'm still debating if I want to keep the tire in here or not. I mean, it would be, you know, marginally more useful than not having a tire at all, but, you know, it's not going to get you very far. But yeah, I wanted to make some kind of system in here so that I can clean things up and actually get to stuff when I need to. So yeah, that's something I'd like to look into, as long as it doesn't add too much more weight. Yeah, so that's the major thing I want to do inside. Besides that, I'm pretty... speakers too, maybe? I don't know, I think I just need a better system in general. Some kind of, you know, proper amp, maybe component speakers or something. Because I like my music. I do like that sub. That sub is so much fun, but I can tell, especially for like when my friend puts on like the older like 80s rap music, you need a little more. A little more. Can you ever have enough? yeah, I think that's about it as far as, I'm pretty happy with everything else. So that's kind of the Jeep and where I'm standing and what I would like to do with it. I want to improve on-road handling. I want to improve, reliability, make it run a little better, things like that. Um, maybe LED headlights. I don't want them to look retarded. But after having mine in the Civic for a year, oh my god, I love them LED headlights so much. You can see so much more. I don't know, it's hard because I want to keep the classic look. It's an old Jeep. I don't want it to look like a, little blinged out bullshit machine. But yeah, yeah, I think that's about it for that Jeep. We got 2 Jeeps over here now. Don't get any ideas. One of them's for my cousin. Yeah, we got him a Jeep. It's a 99 XJ. Seems like it's running in pretty good condition. It has I think a large evap leak code. I tightened up some of the vacuum lines on the intake because something was real loose. Hello, dog. Hello. But hey, it's in decent condition. The seat's kind of tore up and the headliner's destroyed, so it needs a little bit of love. But it's also got like a bit of a neutral safety switch issue. You got to jiggle the handle sometimes to get it to start. But it's in good condition. It starts, it runs, and I forgot how fun stock Jeeps are. Breaking the rear loose. Oof. Shut the fuck. Yeah, we still got the 2.5 liter too. That thing still lives. Still starts, surprisingly. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Again, it's always just been an REM pig for the most part, just to make sure 2.5 liter support worked. If anything, turbocharging it and making it a fun little street truck, maybe some fuel injection instead of the throttle body injection. That could be fun. But again, that's really only for fun, and that requires money, and I have to be careful with my money. So that's probably not a thing for now. So yeah, for now, this guy just kind of chills. I don't want to get rid of it just yet, but I don't have any plans for it either. But yeah, it's still back here. It's still in one piece. So, yeah, figure out something eventually. And I guess I might as well show you guys, since, there's a couple uppity people in there that like things to look clean. So I present to you the new and improved shop. Huh? 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 Look at that. You can see the floor. Tell me that's not freaking cool, huh? Everything's moved a little bit, so I moved this table back and moved that out, so now we can actually get to everything. We can come in here and stand. We can come over here and stand. We can get to our fluids. We can get to all of our paints. The drill press is a little easier to get to. We have the parts pile over here, where hopes and dreams and, old parts go to die. Got all our, multiple shafts and springs and other things. But yeah, that's a plastic table. It's really sketchy moving this around and realizing just how unstable it is. So when you're beating on, things on a vise with a thing like this, oh man, I'm just waiting for the frickin' legs to break and give free. So, yeah, shop's a little cleaner, huh? Huh? Hey, get off my back, motherfuckers. Finally, back to the comfortable spot. Oh, holidays. God damn. Things take frickin' forever. So, anyway, yeah, I know. You're waiting around. You remember how it went last time. So, listen, 10,000 subscribers, the holiday season. We finally hit a big milestone here. I'm feeling kind of generous. So, if you've been keeping your eye on a Renix engine monitor, we still got some standards left. So this is a V4.1 right here. These are the best of the best for right now anyway. We got micro SD card, and you can get Bluetooth on there and gyroscope and all that stuff, and they're cool beans. But yeah, if you've been looking to get one of these, maybe you could get one for free 99, eh? So the way this is going to work is we're going to have an REM giveaway, to celebrate 10,000 subscribers and you people being so awesome following me and, letting me actually, make my goals. So, if you would like to win one of these, free of charge, and I'll ship it out to you. If you're international, you'll have to pay shipping, but for staties, you won't have to pay a dime. Let me know what video was either the most helpful for you on my channel, or what video you thought was the funniest. So either the funniest video or the most helpful video, and then let me know how this guy would help you out. So if you got any issues or any problems, or if there's something you've been trying to figure out, or if you just like keeping an eye on things, let me know how this would help, and your video. And I think in a week I'll pick a winner and ship it out, and who knows, you might even get it by Christmas time, so wouldn't that be cool? So yeah, just a quick reminder, this is a Renix engine monitor. It is for 86 to 90 Jeeps only, and I probably won't be picking anyone that's already got one. So, if you already have one, you probably won't get it. So yeah, let me know. I'm looking for genuine responses. I want to know that you care, so I don't just give crap away for anyone. So, yeah. So yeah, I guess the channel's going to continue, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and, hopefully, things get better, so. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Until next time.